Welcome all, my
loyal subjects.
Welcome, my subjects, peasants, to the boobs, fuck me. Welcome,
Formerly known as
FKA Boobs, what? NKA B3 Horror Podcast. I'm your humble co-host, Ween.
And I'm
Lady Ween.
Lady Ween. I'm just a fucking peasant Ray.
Commoner Ray.
Surf. I'm the cool jester.
For our audio listeners, I am wearing a lovely tiara.
That is probably squeezing your head.
It's pinching.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
And it's heavy.
It is. I cannot...
Like, this is not a Party City, no. R.I.P. Party City. This is not a Party City crown. This
no. They have beautiful crowns.
Where'd you get it, Ray?
I got it at a romance novel convention that our friend Veronica Wynn was signing.
Author Veronica Wynn.
Her book is out there. Yeah. And if you're in the, I can't remember what area, she's, I think Maryland area next weekend. She's doing a signing. So, but the Maryland area. It's pretty big. Bodymore. That's what they call Bodymore there, I guess. So yeah, we're selling this. That thing was $35. That's it. So I don't know who sells it. I didn't get a card, but it's gorgeous.
I feel very regal.
Yeah. But this is
Tubi or Not Tubi, where we review a horror movie on Tubi and tell you if it's worth it or not on the free app.
Yeah, we noticed that there were it was kind of like it was a need. There was a need.
Definitely.
And we were there wanted to fill it.
Yeah. That's going to be great for the next. There sure is an influx. They have a ton of movies available, but they certainly have an influx of the horror genre.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot, and people just want to get their movie seen. So you know what? We're going to help them out.
Yeah, because anybody can put a movie on Amazon. I think it's where they get these movies is from Amazon, because I think Amazon owns Tubi, so it makes sense.
That makes sense.
Because I watched a movie that I can't even describe to you. That if someone purchased it, I would go to their house and give them $1 back. I would write it down. I'd be like, where are you? I will travel to you and give you $1 back.
Ray sent many videos of this to me. And I kinda want to watch it. It's so bad. It's like it's like The Sims, but like Skyrim.
It was PS1 level.
It was
graphics.
the graphics reminded me of Skyrim, only a little shittier, and like zero gravity. Like they couldn't just the characters. It was animated, right? So the characters couldn't just turn and face somebody. It was like.
Yeah, and they were all lumpy. Like somebody, if you've seen Food Fight is like Oscar winner compared to this. Yeah, but it was this week,
voice directed and produced and written by two people.
Yeah, both in their 70s. But for this week,
I did.
Queen Ween. Yes, not even drunk or high.
I know. It's my week.
It is your week.
My week. I was bestowed the gift of 2022's Shaky Shivers. Two young women find themselves at an abandoned camp in the woods, of course, with a book of magical spells surrounded by classic monsters in this comedic send-up of these horror films. This was a Bloody Disgusting production and Screambox original. So I was like, all right, let's go. It was okay. It's officially got on IMDb anyway. It's got a 4.6 out of 10.
Because I think Bloody Disgusting, were they not part of the Terrifier? Did they not produce?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they've done some good stuff, like obviously Terrifier, but they also did Yellow Brick Road, which I liked too. So yeah. But they've also had some misses.
It's fine. I wasn't mad at it, but it's okay. I just kind of had it playing in the background, death at 1.5 speed. It was kind of funny. Like it featured these two young women, super besties, working at an ice cream shop, seemingly in the middle of nowhere, but...
What year is this?
2022.
Okay, I was thinking it had like a Stranger Things, sort of like, remember how Stranger Things was the last season they went to like Scoops Ahoy or whatever?
Scoops Ahoy.
Yeah.
It was the owner was just just an old guy, and they were the only two employees, and it was in the middle of nowhere. I don't know. But it opens with these two girls in the car, and they're kind of like kikiing, but they're also a little bit like tense and freaked out, and something happens, and then they smash cut to a day earlier when they got into this mess. Basically, this crazy woodland lady came in with a like werewolf hand puppet, and because they wouldn't give her free ice cream, she like bit the one chick on the arm, who then turned into a werewolf.
With the puppet, or did she bite her herself, or is the puppet bite her?
But this lady's magical. I don't know. She's some kind of like not druid. I don't know. But it's fucked up. So her friend, her very smart friend, found this book of spells in a trapper keeper at this abandoned camp. I know. Hold on. Don't get ahead. Go here. Her, right before they're figuring out if she's going to turn, their other friend, I'm sorry, there's one other employee, I always forget about him, but he died really quickly. He dressed up in a wolf costume to scare them, but she shot him in the face.
Oh jeez, so he's dead.
He's dead.
Dead skis.
But they bring him back by accident via a zombie spell that they read incorrectly. And like, he's not just like a zombie, but like they have these really weird maw, like rows of teeth.
Oh, okay.
It's weird.
I see what you're talking. Yeah, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's real. But the dialogue though and the banter between the two friends was pretty funny, and I liked the diversity and like the lead girl is a big girl, and I liked her.
This the director.
Yeah.
Hello, Sung Tong. Yeah, he's fucking really get it.
It was fine. There were like 6-7 characters in this whole movie. I was fine with that.
Well, it looks like he's an actor too, so that could possibly be the thing. Is like, I want to direct something, but I'm mostly known for acting.
I mean, there were some gross parts where they're like, the one girl figures out that she wants to do a blood transfusion on her friend to get the werewolf blood out of her, but they're, at an abandoned camp in the woods. All they have is like a plastic straw and a styrofoam cup, and use your imagination.
This is his only movie he's directed. That makes sense.
No, not at all. But it was okay. It was okay. It wasn't. There were a couple parts that were kind of laugh out loud funny. The older gentleman that like ran the shop, Herschel, that track said his name was Herschel. His name was Bob. He was a sweet old man. He was a sweet guy and really funny and like super apparently into Bigfoot.
I love that.
It was cute.
I love that.
And they're like, okay, well.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, she's a curvy girl.
She's curvy. Mm-hmm. But I loved that. I was like, represent. And she was really funny. Like, she had a very good sense of humor. And by the end, spoiler, the woodland lady comes back and tries to, but Bob helped her out in the past. He gave her free ice cream like some decades ago, and then right after he did her a kindness, she then like introduced, or somehow he thinks she sent him his wife.
Oh,
to be like, then he fell in love, and then the thing, I don't know, but she's dead. I don't know.
Things happened.
And the woodland lady comes back. She fucking tries to kill Bob, and you're like, bitch,
that's Bob.
That's Bob. Don't you fuck Bob. Don't you fuck with Bob. Bob was nice to you.
Yeah.
You woodland whore. So, but who comes to save the day?
Bigfoot.
Sure does.
Did you know that there is a post-credit scene with Bigfoot? Can you see the spoiler?
No, I did not see that.
I mean,
that's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, at the very beginning of the movie, the girls are working in the shop, and this bitchy blonde that they went to high school with comes in to try to use a coupon from the 80s.
Oh.
For free ice cream.
Yeah.
No.
No, not so
no,
much.
Get out of here.
No. What do you think this is? Mickey dollars? Get out of here!
Ice cream. Yeah. Like this is a mom and pop stand. Like they try to make money. You gotta give them money, honey.
Yeah.
Anyway,
bastards.
Shitty people. Don't be shitty. Nobody gets free ice cream. Come on, ain't no ice cream free. Okay? I don't know. It was goofy. It was fine.
Okay.
Eh.
Would you recommend it?
Depends. I always kind of say that, though. I feel like that's a cop-out. I would recommend it to you.
Okay.
I think you'd think it was kind of cute.
Okay. All right.
It was fine. It wasn't a bang. They can't all be bangers.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I feel every time I look at myself in the... like, I feel like I should be sitting up more and speaking differently.
Describe your perfect day.
April 24th. Isn't that what it is?
Yes.
God, that movie's so good.
So do you want to do ratings then?
Yeah.
All right. So how we rate things on this podcast, or
Yes,
on this,
I command it.
this segment is we have actually in our podcast too, we have a 5-point scale. Depends on what it is. Like for gore, it's 1 to 5. It could be like a couple droplets, meaning 1, or 5, like rivers of blood, or raining blood, as we usually use. Evil Dead. Yeah. Or The Substance.
Or Dead Alive.
Or Dead Alive and
Dead Alive Lawnmower. That's fucking...
I haven't watched that in a while.
Yeah, that was crazy.
So, for you, my dear.
Yes.
Blood and gore.
I bequeath it. I decree. It shall be.
I deign it to be.
For what it was and being a relatively low budget film, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I would say 2.5.
All right.
I mean, it was fairly, 2. Yeah. No, 2.5. Because it wasn't just, blood. Like, some of the blood stuff was kind of gross. Like, the transfusion scene was like, I was so...
With the cup and the straw?
Mm-hmm. 2 girls and a... Nope. Nope. Not doing it.
This is a family show. It's not.
No, it's not. The makeup and effects and stuff, like the zombie makeup, it was all right. It was all right. I wasn't mad. So there's that. So I'll say 2.5.
Okay. Spooky, scary.
Yes. 0.
Yeah, figured. Sex and nudity.
Just sex jokes.
Okay.
No sex or nudity. I mean, there's a scene, where she wakes up naked, but, because that happens with werewolf.
Yeah.
That's a trope for werewolf movies,
right.
That they wake up and they're completely naked. Like, you don't see anything.
Right.
She's just... So, I would say 1 for jokes.
Fun and entertainment.
2.
All right. That's decent. Yeah. Just something.
Respectable.
Yeah. Put it on with the one I did last week in the background. Have a
That's
party.
exactly what I did. 1.5 speed, and I was like, look down occasionally, that's kind of cool. And like,
Yeah.
Move on with your day. It's fine.
Well, I have a feeling you're going to do the same with the next one you got, because we've already pulled it, and because I wanted to double check what it was, that it was there. It is Zombeavers.
It sure is.
And that is ZOM Beavers. 3 college girls go on a carefree, sexy, boozy vacation that comes to a sudden halt when toxic zombie beavers try to eat them alive.
Tagline.
They'll damn you to hell.
Yeah.
I have seen this movie.
Okay.
It's funny.
Excited.
I think you'll...
I like funny.
Yeah.
Like, guys, I do. And again...
It's an hour and 18 minutes.
Perfect. Even better. Let's go.
Yeah.
Even better.
Ladies in bikinis and zombie beavers.
As the cover suggests.
I kind of want that.
I know.
I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of want that up.
I know. That's a pretty
us.
brilliant cover art,
Yeah.
actually.
It looks like it's coming for her.
Right for
Her beaver. Beaver is coming in.
Oh my gosh. That reminds me. I have to tell you a story about my boyfriend in his youth attempting to steal a sign.
Okay.
For what they thought was a beaver sign, but was a groundhog sign. Oh.
Sorry, no. We are, if you are listening, if you're watching us now, hello, on
there.
YouTube, this will also be on our podcast too, the audio version. But we are a weekly podcast where we watch horror movies, usually by franchise, and we talk about them. This year we're doing by director.
Yeah.
And we're picking the ones, like the offshoots of some franchises. Like Carpenter, we've already done Halloween, so, The Thing was the first movie we did this year.
That kicked off the year.
It was a
real good.
I think a really good year so far.
Yeah.
We're going into this next month. We'll start this episode here. If you are listening to it,
right.
It will be Takashi Miike month.
And the next, yeah.
So you can find us a whole bunch of different places. You can like and subscribe below. You can follow us on Spotify, YouTube,
Blue Sky, Threads.
Instagram.
Yep.
You can email us. Email's linked in the description. Until next time.
I decree that you keep it spooky.